Hello. Um, don't know how long I'll be on here. Um, but it's been a while, so figure it was time. But I am going to try something here. See if she pops on. Brooke, we have been having trouble getting a hold of you, sweetie, so we're worried about you. And I haven't done a live in a while, so I'm hoping that you'll be able to pop on so we at least know you're okay. So, what's been going on since I was on here last? This is subs only, by the way, so this is not a public one. So any of my subs that, for reasons I don't know, that don't want to be on camera or that don't like me doing the public stuff. Today I'm not. I'm just doing subs only. Where to begin? Never did have an invoke ritual. I regret that, but been watching Grimm every day. The TV series comes on from 5 to 9 Eastern Standard Time, our time. I don't know what would be for anyone else, different time zones and all. But and then after 9, when Grimm goes off, we turn on YouTube. No, wait, not YouTube. Prime, Amazon Prime, and we watch season 5 that way. So we're already all the way up to season 5. And the episodes from 5 to 9 every day, Monday through Friday, that's season 5. Because as we're watching season 5, I've seen episodes I've already seen. But Chris wants to watch them in order, so I'm like, okay, we'll just watch them through again, I guess. But I've been doing coasters. Diamond paintings, but coasters. I've got one set completed. Another set I'm working on right now that's a tarot symbol set. So and there's 10 of those. And I did a cat set. That's the first completed set. And then I also did some little for Valentine's Day. A bunch of these. And this is just one of them. These are little Valentine ornaments that you can hang up and stuff like that. And it's a set of 24. So I'll show you a couple different ones here. There's another one. These pretty much took no time at all to do, really. you're only doing very few colors, so that makes it easy. And they're small, so, you know, that's like an ornament with Valentine's stuff on it. So they're really nice. See, that's like a whole set of 10 right there, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, there's one hanging on the door out in the hall. That makes 12. So this is one of each one because it's a set of 24. And you get 2 of each design. So been doing coasters a lot. Watching Grim. So actually watch Grim from 5 to midnight, might as well say, because sometimes we'll stay up until 1 or 2 in the morning watching episodes, but as far as what all's been going on, it's been a lot of it. Just busying myself with diamond painting stuff, and still got a bunch of diamond paintings that I have sitting around that I haven't finished. Don't know when I'll get around to finishing them. Still going through a lot of discouragement because nothing's happened with the housing yet. Meaning we still haven't gotten the okay to move in or anything to get a house so that we actually can start moving in. Well, start packing stuff up around here, but with all the bed bugs and roaches, the hardest part is going to be not taking any of them with us. So how exactly we're going to pull all that off, I don't know. Went over and saw my mom 2 days in a row to try and make up for how much time's passed since the last time I was over there and stuff. And then, of course, every time I go over there, I have to keep constantly explaining to her that, you know, I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not trying to make anyone feel like I don't care about them anymore. That's not the issue at all. It's just when the stress levels are high over here, I have my own way of dealing with them. I have my own way of getting through them, just like everybody, just like anybody. My way is shutting down for a while. And sometimes that shutting down may involve doing a live stream, you know, kind of talking with my subs and stuff. Other times I do a public live stream. But I just hope, Brooke, I hope you're okay. Hope you and the boys are okay. Just really worried about you. None of us can get through to you, and it's scary. So I came on hoping that you would be able to pop on, and you haven't yet. So I don't even know if you've seen my message on my phone, on the phone that I sent you saying, "Hey, I'm live. If you can pop on." Got the diamond paintings that Maria gave me. She gave me a bunch of them. And if I sell every one of them that she gave me, I would have, at $20 a piece, I would have $360 in my pocket right now. But I don't know when that eBay thing is going to happen, when Chris is going to help me get that set up so we can start selling them on there. I still have to decide if I want to invest the money and time to go out and try to find frames for all of them, cut all the excess off of them, except for like ones that maybe keeping the excess on is actually a good thing because you won't see it, but it'll take up the extra space needed to fill the frame properly. So, and forgive me, my nose is running like crazy today. Seems like every morning we wake up, it's freaking allergy, freaking central, which is no fun. But show my cat coasters and my other set that I've almost got done, and the set I'm currently working on. And doing diamond painting stuff a lot of times is my coping mechanism. Okay. This is one. And cute. And they're different kitty cat faces. And they have cork on the back that you have to put on yourself. And as you can see, I'm not very good at lining it up, but I try. There's another one. So there's some really cute faces and designs. Some of them even remind me of my own cats. Like this one. Kind of reminds me of my cat Carmela, except she don't have green eyes. She has yellow. And this is the only black one that came with this set, and it's a black and gray, as you can see, with green eyes. This one, and then there's one other one that is in one of my bags. Because I've been trying, every time I go over to my mom's, I try to take a different cat coaster and use a different one each time. And then when I use that one, I put it underneath. And then I use the top one until I use all of them. This one is a set of 8. Yep, this one's a set of 8. Now these, I think, are really pretty. A lot more colorful. And as you can see, it's diamond paintings. It's got the cork backing as well. This is a set of, I want to say it's 6 or 8. I forget. I think it might be 8. It might be 6. I can't remember. This is another one. I haven't put the glue on these yet either because I'm waiting to get the whole set done before I do that. These are just a couple different patterns and stuff that I've done and came with this particular set. And then the other set that I'm working on. Let me put these back. This is the one that I stopped at, so it's not finished yet. These are the tarot ones, tarot symbols. That being the tree of life, of course. And And the ones I've gotten done so far, that one. And these are only 5 colors. This one. This one. This one. These are hands. Here and here are hands. So it's all of those that I've gotten done so far. And these are wood, so they didn't come with the cork backing. Oh yeah, and this one is an eye, in case you didn't notice. I really like them. And here's the ones I haven't done yet. This one. This one. This one. And this one. So that's the ones I don't have done yet. That's 4. I'm working on that one. So the one that I'm currently working on, I keep on top. And all I've got left is a few of the leaves over on this side that I have to color yellow. Once I get those done, then all that's left is the number 3 and the number 4. 3 is the black. All the black you see, that's number 3 color. And then the 4 is the tree trunk and the tree branches that the leaves are on. So that's partly how I've been keeping myself busy. And finally got my first Baphomet piece. Maria got it for me. This lights up, but it needs new batteries. It only lit up 2 colors. Lit up white and then like a purple, like a violet, blue violet or something like that. But it takes the little flat batteries. And, basically you might as well say the watch size batteries or the size batteries you put in the little laser pointer thing that you get as a keychain that the cats love. That, they drive you crazy because they want their little bug to play with, and then you can't always play with it because you don't have, because batteries die. There's an electronic version of that laser pointer. You can literally plug in, and nobody's on yet, and it's subs only, so, and Brooke hasn't come on yet, so I sent her a message on Signal and said, I hope you can pop on, but she hasn't, so I just hope her and the boys are okay. Yeah, so this, until I can get some flat batteries, I'm not going to be able to turn that one on and play it, or not play it, but enjoy it, the lit up, because it changes from one color to the next. So it's possibly a color change. I hope it changes more than, purple and white. But the white comes out real super clear. The purple, only part of it shows up. But the white comes out super clear. You can see the circle around the pentacle and everything. So I don't know why the white comes out so clear, but it's like, okay. Gotta cut me another batch of these. They're called Death Drops. They're THC gummies. And they're that big. And they're really thick. I have to cut up my next batch. And this gets really messy because there's sugar on the outside. So the fact that they're sugar coated makes it sticky. These are Delta -6 plus THC -P, 150 milligrams. Tread lightly because some people I know took more than they could handle, and it scared them to the point that they're like, I'm never taking them again. So tread lightly. I cut them into quarters. So I cut them in 4 quarters. Then I only take a quarter at a time. Four quarters fit perfectly in one of these bottles. So very sticky. I space them out throughout the day. I try to let several hours pass in between quarters. Because that way I'm not overindulging and then scaring the crap out of myself because I'm overloading my system with them. Instead of doing it responsibly and taking my time. And I treat it kind of like you would like a cold medicine or something. Like depending on the strength and decency of the effect each time and how long I can prolong it. I will wait between, sometimes it can be as little as 4 hours. Sometimes it can be as much as 6 hours in between doses. So it is, it's a matter of finding a comfort zone. A level that you can handle, that isn't too much, that isn't overwhelming, and that don't scare the crap out of you. Because one of my friends took half of a whole one, just half, not a quarter, half. So that was at least 75 milligrams. And the strongest they had taken before that was like 20. So they went from 20 milligrams all the way up to 75. Whoops! And it scared them. Apparently, the effect was too strong, and it scared them enough that they said, "Never again. I'm never doing that again." So they found out the hard way. Overindulgence, just like with anything, is not a good thing. Making sure there's no sticky on here, because I don't want the roaches crawling through it and eating it. And God, I don't even want to think about a roach on this stuff. My luck is, or my hope would be that it would kill it. It wouldn't be able to handle it. It would just kill it. But find your comfort zone and stick with it. You don't want to be so messed up that you can't function, that you can't safely drive a car if you drive, or you can't safely do daily tasks, you can't focus. You don't want to walk around like a zombie is what I call it, when you're so out of it. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know where you are. You're lucky if you know your name. You don't ever want to get that messed up over something. So go easy, take your time. Don't try to be, "Oh, I took 4 of them and blah, blah, blah." That's just ridiculous. I know somebody that told me she takes 2 a day, and that's like 300 milligrams. I'm like, not me. Not this Capricorn. I'm going easy on this shit, because I don't want to die. I like the gummies because they last longer, a lot longer. Don't need as much. I found that, and this is just me personally, my comfort zone seems to be no more than 3/4 a day. But I try to keep it down to 2. And then, just, that's good, and get through the rest of my day like this. So. And I have found that the 2 do enhance each other. It can take up to an hour for a gummy to hit a person before you start feeling the effects. But once it does kick in, and it's pretty decent. You have to get used to, it's kind of like vaping, when people used to do it through vaping. You got to learn what the feelings feel like and what kind of how it makes you feel. And it's, it's nice. I mean, it could be slightly different for each person. I don't know, and these are only like 14 something a piece, and you get 10 of them, and you see how big they are. I mean, they're like big, pretty decent, really super thick. So you cut them in half twice. Cut them this way. Again, you have 4 little pieces. And if you have a bead jar, the 4 pieces fit perfectly in one of the tall bead jars. And then I keep it next to me. I maintain my effects throughout the day and maintain my level of, yeah, this is comfortable. It's not too high, not too low, just right. So it is something you have to learn. You have to teach yourself, because everybody's going to have a different level, different comfort level. I mean, like, I can't imagine taking 2 whole ones in a single day. And I mean, this girl was like a Barbie doll figure. She was tiny in frame and build and everything. I was like, I don't know how she does it. I really don't. Because you got to have some kind of focus to you. You got to be able to function. Like I said, if you're so messed up you can't function, then stay home. Even if it means calling off a day of work, stay home. Don't try to drive. Don't try to, don't put yourself in a dangerous situation that could be fatal. That, you could just disappear and nobody ever hears from you again. I don't want to ever anything like that happen to any of you. Because my subs are people, well, at least some of you I know, but some of you that have been friends of mine for years and years, and you know me well enough, you know how much I care about my people, and try to be there for as many as I can. I don't do lives very often because sometimes I just don't know what to do to keep it interesting and somewhat entertaining, but also informative, like sharing my experiences, and different things that I've done and that I've gone through, in the hopes that if somebody watching this is in a similar situation and, maybe they can find a way out and hopefully be okay. But be responsible, whatever you do, be responsible. Whether it's gummies, alcohol, partying with friends, just be responsible, be sensible. Don't get yourself so out of it you don't know what you're doing, and you could black out or something and end up some strange place and not know what's going on. How did I get here? Where am I, kind of thing. So hopefully once the eBay thing is set up, I'll be able to, have some frames for the paintings, have them trimmed down, because I haven't even gone through all of them to see, do I want to just leave them as they are right now until I get the frames, and then only trim down those that I really need to trim down to get them to fit a frame, because, different ones are going to be different sizes, and some of them are 30 by 40s, some of them are 20 by 30s, some of them are 12 by 12s. I mean, some of them are small, some are medium, some are big, But if I'm going to invest the extra money to get the frames, then I want to price it accordingly, with everything that's going to be required, that's going to be coming out of the money, getting the eBay thing set up, anything that may cost. Is this going to be a monthly thing? Is it going to be something that, I'm going to have to pay every month, even if I don't list anything? How often am I going to have to check to see if anybody's ordered anything? What amount of inventory am I going to be able to sensibly even have to sell? because once I get it up and running, then I'm hoping that it'll encourage me to, at least with the resin and stuff that I currently have right now handy, get some more resin pieces made in some different colors and some complete sets, and no more of the smaller big cloud coasters because I've got too many of those as it is. But focus more on the plain square jewelry boxes, the Zodiac jewelry boxes, the Zodiac pendants, the Athames, Sadly, the little trunks didn't work out because they did a really bad job. With the pieces so that they assemble correctly. And so I had to give up on that one. Sorry, I had an itch. Because they needed hardware that was not available. And because the pieces are so small with my chubby stubbies, I would have to do everything with tweezers and pliers and stuff like that just to hold on to the stuff, because my fingers, they would get in the way. Because they're not long and slender, they're short and chubby. So it makes it difficult to assemble things easily, whereas somebody with long, slender fingers might be able to assemble no problem. Not to mention, I have two beautiful dream catchers that I still need to get assembled, and I can't get those assembled till I find my jewelry making kit that has the little pliers and has the little links so that I can put the pieces together and hang them up. Start enjoying them. I haven't even put the glue on them yet. The mandala set of coasters that I showed is a set of 8, because I've got like 3 left that I haven't done yet. I've got a box full of beads that got dumped and mixed that I'm going to have to take, I don't even know how many trays of my little green trays, and I'm going to literally clear my craft table completely off just to have room to set up all the trays and meticulously, tediously turn each bead over and try to separate the colors out and then figure out where they go and put them back with their appropriate colors. Because with the sets like the coasters, say you have a set of 10, which I do, and you have multicolors. Those multicolors are going to be for every single one in the set. So if you lose any, that can be bad bead-wise, because if you go to get them replaced, you may have to end up buying the whole freaking set again, and I really don't want to do that, because right now I just don't want to do that, because then I'm going to have coasters that I'm going to have to come up with other colors to do them, and they won't be so shiny sparkly as the ones that came in the mail. They might still look okay, but then I could do my own color patterns that I think would look good together, because, hey, you never know. There may be a color combination I come up with that somebody sees and they're like, oh, that's my set. That's the one I want. And they buy it, and that'd be great, right? That's the whole idea. But I decided to take a break from the big diamond paintings right now, because I've just got this little tiny area right in front of me that I'm trying to utilize to work to this one little table that I'm trying to do everything on, and it's just not enough, not with everything I'm trying to do. So I will take breaks, after a while and stop working on it, because I get frustrated, and then I have my cats wanting in my lap and wanting my attention, and the worst possible time, when I'm trying to do my diamond paintings. The only other option I would have at this point would be to go down to Maria's, go into her bedroom, shut the door, take the table down with me, and do them in there. That would be the only other way, because there, at least the cats wouldn't bother me. The cats wouldn't be allowed in the room, So I would be able to relax a little more, play some of my meditative music or something. just enjoy the creative process of, oh, I can finally get these done now. You know, um, I could do the goddess of the day and the spell of the day and everything, but I've already been on here 40 minutes and she hasn't come on, so I just hope that her and the boys are okay. I wish they would answer us somehow. And I don't know what else to mention. That's been going on, you know. Just in its own way, there's busy days, and there's days when, because of all the busy days, I just have to just shut down, not do a whole lot of anything. Just do some of my diamond paintings, focus on that, and kind of forget everything else for a while, you know. And figure out what to do with the day, how to make it productive and active, get some stuff done, you know. I'm sure I would feel a lot better if we were finally moving into our house, but we still don't know when that's going to be. Guess I'll close this out for now. See you guys next live.